Hi, today I would like to show you a few of my hidden gems from my wardrobe and also how I like to match different styles to create unique looks. Like in this case, we've got this fantastic 1980s jumpsuit with this great cut on the leg, and I always match it with Wonder Woman necklace. Then also with that I add this really warm cozy jacket with this gigantic neck and always reminds me of Grey Jones from the 80s. And to that I also accessorize it with a couple of funky little hats, like this lovely 1960s hat with a butterfly, or this lovely 1950s hat with a huge frog on it, obviously all customized by me. But if I'm after a statement, then this would be the hat. What do you think of that? This is a contemporary little thing that I got a couple of years ago. Now, the next one is a 1970s jumpsuit with really wide leg. And then I really like it to add this furry little thing. But the reason why I particularly like this jumpsuit is because the textile really reminds me of Missoni, a really famous Venetian textile designer. Now, the other thing I do when I wear this jumpsuit, I add this little sparkly jacket, or big sparkly jacket, that's got holes in it. So what I quite like it, you can see through the design of the jumpsuit. And then if I want to add some more details, I either go for this lovely little thing with a lot of feathers as a hat. It looks fantastic and looks quite nice. Or I just pick up the colors. Oh, no. Stay there. Or I just pick up little hats like this, which are the same turquoise color of the jumpsuit. Or I can go for this other 90s, 80s hat, which got a lot of different textile design and also a little elephant. Now, the other beauty I want to show you, and these hats keep on falling, that's it, is this one. This is another 90s, 80s jumpsuit. Fantastic design. I really like it, and I always wear it with necklaces. And then to that I add 90s, 80s jacket with shoeback handbag. And then if I want to add a couple of hats, it will have to be something like this, like a feathery hat, or something like this. 90s, both are 96's hat. This one is paper hat, looks quite well all together. Or I could even go for this sort of textile. It looks quite rich, doesn't it? But of course, if I want to make a little bit of a statement, I could go for either a big brown hat, or I could go for an African hat. You know, it all depends on the mood and the kind of look you want to achieve. Now, the other thing, oh yes, how could I possibly forget? Sometimes I also add the feathers. Feathers everywhere, I know. Now, the other little number I wanted to show you was this 1970s jumpsuit with these gigantic sleeves, and I wear it with my little monster. And of course, I'm always adding this 1960s little waistcoat. And to that, I usually go for a small hat. And it's a tiny little hat that's got a little bit of white and black details, so that looks quite good. But should I want to make a statement, then it will have to be this hat. What do you think of this? This looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Now, we are almost there. I've got two more jumpsuits to show you. And one is this one, two tones, red and black, fantastic, with my little monster. And I always wear it with a kimono little jacket that looks very nice. And then to this I usually go for two tones hat, like this one, 1960s hat in fabric, or I go for this one, 90s 80s hat. Both of them look very nice. It all depends on what sort of effect and feel you want to achieve. Now, if I like to make a statement, then in that case it will have to be, oops, right, either this one, what do you think, or my usual bright 1960s paper hat. Okay, one more hidden treasure. Ta-da. And this is it. Look at this 1970s jumpsuit, and look at the width of the leg. It's amazing. Anyway, I always wear it with a little bit of feathers on the top here, and then I add this 1980s jacket to it. Yeah, it looks really cool. And then as hat, it depends. I either go for the big one, which is a 1960s hat with a bit of velvet on it, or if I want to be sophisticated, I go for this little thing, 1960s hat with some feathers and some net. Well, what do you think? And this is it.